Crocio's back again for my second video. Now, in my last video, I just kind of did a brief introduction of myself, touched on a few things. I just wanted to go a little more in depth. And then I'll touch on, some plans I have for the channel in the future, But for now, let's just get right into it. So now that we had this account for the entire family, playing World of Warcraft became a little easier, I'll say. It was difficult to get time to play, mostly financial reasons, because I was a kid. I did have a good bit of time on my hands, but I did not have nearly the funding required. I would have to save up for multiple months, more than the usual 60 days that you get with a time card. But I didn't have a job, so it took me a very long time to have to save. So there would be months and months where I just wouldn't be able to play because there was no time. Occasionally, my sister actually would put time on because she was the person who played for the most part with me on that account. So, she would occasionally get time. My brothers would load time on the account for me just so I'd be able to play. And as far as expansions, I'd say about half the expansions to date I've bought myself, and then the other ones were gifts for holidays and my birthday and such, because again I just couldn't pay for it. It was expensive. Not so much an issue now, but back then, 2006, 2007, it was really tough. Hell, I even had to use the resurrect a friend option a couple of times, just so I'd get some extra time. I would even get an occasional free month, just because it would be so long since the last time I had played. So I thought that was really cool. But now is the time for me to pick my new main class. And seeing as the very first class I had ever tried had been a warlock, I thought, I'm gonna make another warlock, in tribute to Ramen Noodles, my first character. So I made a warlock. My sister, she made her own characters. I went alliance. I made a human warlock. She went horde. She made an undead priest. So, and since we were on a PvE server, we could still have our characters on the same server, so we could play with our brothers and such, but her and I couldn't play together, and we couldn't help each other out because we were on different factions. So, at this time, my one brother was also in Japan, so playing with him was kind of not viable because of the extreme time difference. Not to mention, both my brothers were much higher level, seeing as they had accounts for a much larger amount of time than my sister and I had this account. And also, they weren't sharing theirs, so they had more individual time. They also had money, so because they were older, it was easier for them to get money. So, made things a lot easier for them. But I want to keep this video a little on the shorter side, so I'm just going to dive into what I want to do with my channel, because I know I've been talking about Classic WoW a lot, but that's not the only thing I want to do on this channel. I want to play other games, maybe Rocket League, or maybe some kind of Harry Potter video game. And just to give you guys a little insight into what I want to do in Classic. Well, for start, I'm gonna be maining a gnome mage because, well, I've never leveled the gnome before. I love playing on the alliance, and I really want to maximize my play efficiency And yeah, I've never leveled a gnome, so their 5% intellect boost just makes them the best race to choose, especially for the faction. So this time around playing, I'm gonna have full access to the game. I won't be, struggling to get funds together, to get time. So it's not like it's not going to be like the first time around where I'm trying to level, as while sweating. Okay, I only have this much time until the game runs out, and then I have to save up another, $15 before I can do anything else. So in that aspect, it's going to be a lot easier too. And I'm really hoping that, anyone out there who decides to watch is going to be entertained, because I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm pretty entertaining, but that's just me. But please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and that way you'll get to hear more and more of my beautiful, beautiful voice. And thanks so much, guys, for listening, and I'll see you next time.